Yay Networks.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all got a lot going on.
I know
today.
it's so much going on.
Hey guys.
Hi. Welcome to There I Said It. We have a lot going on. I'm Alfreda's.
I'm Vic Jagger.
You're going to have to excuse me for a
And
second because
who was that? Rover.
This is Danny. Hi, Danny. Hi. My baby.
So you're just gonna show your pajamas?
No, I'm gonna. Oh yeah, because I wear these every day. All
What
day.
is happening
So,
today?
Y'all don't even know. We have had Gary does not. He is the most funny person when it comes to using a laptop,
Technology.
a phone, anything that
Any
has to be
type of
plugged up
technology.
or not even plugged up. It
Yeah.
has been the funniest thing
I
ever.
literally had to walk him through how to
Yes.
restart his stuff. So
Actually,
he may
you
pop
had to-
back in.
Yeah, he may pop back in. Actually, had to walk him through even FaceTiming, which was
I did.
quite funny. But hello, darling Vic.
Hey girl. And
So
it
how
was
was-
me last week.
I know what is going on with the
That
internet.
snowstorm took us out.
Right.
Yeah.
So how was your weekend?
I had
how
a
was
good
your week?
weekend. Yeah, listen, I'm gonna tell you, last week really felt like 2 weeks in one. It was the
Why?
longest week ever. I think it was just because of the snowstorm and the weather and just getting back into the swing of things at work. It was a long week. So I was happy to have a little drank.
Oh, I ain't know nothing about that. It's not really any of our business, but okay. All right. I wouldn't even ask you about
They
that.
know what I mean. When
Okay.
you had a long week and you just ready
Okay.
to crack that wine bottle open.
Yes. I'm going to tell you something right now. I do not, of course, the snowstorm was all over the news. I do not
Yeah.
miss that weather. And people that live like in the South or you live in the West where you don't deal with that kind of weather, you're like, oh, that'd be so cool. I would love to be where it snows. No, you don't. Because you have to go to work. You have to go
But
to the
let's be
grocery
clear.
store. No.
Let's be clear. I came to visit you and it was freezing all the time. You're always like, oh, come to Dallas. The weather is so great.
true.
Oh,
It's
the
true.
pool. We got to get in the pool. And da.
We could have heated the pool. I
Like-
mean, we could have still gotten the pool. We'd
It
still
was
be getting-
freezing. It was
was
like
very cold.
40 to maybe 30.
And
I'm
then
going
when
to
Vic
say 30.
left, it was like 75 degrees. So,
It's like
thank
I
you for
brought the
leaving.
weather with
Yes.
me. Come
Okay,
on,
y'all-
Cujo.
okay, I know. Get out of here.
Okay. Guys, listen. It is one of those days.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all what's gonna happen. I let the dog out. He's
Mhm.
gonna walk back through the door. It's just
He
what
can
it
open the
is.
door?
He can open the door. She
Mhm.
can. Yes.
She.
Yes. Blue Heelers
So
are
how
very
was
smart.
your weekend?
It was awesome. My whole week's been great. I mean, what are you gonna do? So let's get into what's been going on in the world. Vic.
Not in the world.
Yeah. What do you want to start with?
Well, I mean, the talk of social media has to be Miss Portia Williams, okay?
What's the story?
Former
Tell me.
Real Housewives of Atlanta star, and now she has her own spinoff, Portia's Family Matters.
Is it already on?
It is on, yeah. It's on, and they are really showing out, okay?
Do you
They're
like
on.
it?
So just to get to the fight, the altercation that happened, this explosive fight, they are all
Okay.
at this retreat, and she wants to, strengthen the co-parenting because we know that she's engaged to Simon, and her baby daddy Dennis and his mom were there, and then he invited a young lady as well, which she had a problem with. Now, for me, I'm like, why would you have a problem if you're engaged? Why would you have a problem with him bringing someone as well? It just didn't, the math wasn't mathing.
Yeah.
Not only that, it was this big deal about his Versace robe and all of that she didn't give back, and her sister and them snuck it out and she was mad. And it's like, why wouldn't you give him all his shit back after y'all break up,
Something is awry.
Yeah. So this dinner, child, I mean, if you go on social media, you'll see all the videos. Portia just lunged at his mama, and Dennis is trying to get in between, and her cousins are swinging on Dennis, and the sister and then the aunt is on the ground grabbing him to try to get him
What?
down. And there's somebody that's screaming for dear Lord, like screaming for their life. I don't know who is there's hollering.
But that made
like
it funny, right? That made it really funny.
It did, because it was like, well, wait a minute, who is that hollering? And it was just a mess. She's throwing plates and even grabbed the boom mic and was trying to like hit. And Simon is like, Portia looks so strong. It took a lot of them to get her down.
Wow.
And then there was no accountability, I would say, towards the end, because they didn't even want to talk about it in the next scene. Production had to actually come out and say, oh, so y'all are not going to talk about this fight that just happened. So listen, a lot of folks are like, this is making Portia look really bad.
I'm so surprised. She never really did anything that bad on Real Housewives.
I mean, she did drag Kenya. She did fight.
Well, there was that. There was
that.
But here's the other thing. Obviously, she knew her husband was going to be on this show. They had them on a retreat together. So she's helping him, her ex,
her ex,
make coins, because otherwise she'd be like, I'm not going to do it if he's going to be on it. If he's
but my thing is, y'all lost sight of why y'all were there. It was for their daughter and the whole co-parenting and welcoming, this new dynamic. Why are y'all still?
See it? Did the daughter?
No, I don't think the daughter was there.
Okay.
A lot of people were saying this. I didn't see the little girl there now.
I hope not.
But I'm just like, y'all are still talking about this relationship. Y'all are it's still some unresolved issues with this relationship. But Portia's cousin did this IG post, right?
Okay. Tell me about the IG post.
And she said, she wrote, basically, because Portia did disrespect Dennis's mom, called her a B, and just...
Who hasn't done that with their mother-in-laws or ex-mother-in-law? Everybody. No? Okay, go ahead. You were saying?
These are her confessions.
Exactly.
Okay, so she said, one thing I don't stand for is disrespect. I don't care who you are. You don't disrespect anyone's mother. You don't call someone's mother out their name. And you definitely don't try and put your hands on anyone's mother. Well, so she also went on to say that I don't agree with messing around, better yet, being engaged to a married man, which I told Portia my thoughts, and her response, among a few other words, be blessed. And oh, has the Lord been blessing me? So how do you feel about your cut? Like,
that's your cousin. Whose side of blood is thicker than water? Now, whose side is the cousin on? She telling it all.
But don't we always have that one family member that's going to tell the business?
No, because I don't let them in my business. I don't have that one family member because they're not in my circle. So if you ask a family member outside of my circle, what has she been doing? They'll be like, I don't even know. I ain't seen that girl since she was 12 at a family reunion. Because I don't play those games.
All my family nosy. Everybody, including me. I am a little nosy. But you know how your cousin calls you because your aunt didn't say something, and then the cousins call each other and regroup with that, and then the aunt then told this aunt. If I tell my mother something,
you might as well tell everybody.
9 times out of 10, I know she told her sisters. Or
that's my mama too. That's my mama too. My mama. If I tell my mom something, I know. Her whole family, like, Mom, that was not, first off, I don't like tell my mom something about somebody else because I'm like, I told you, but it was for them to let other people know. You don't tell other people's business. I'm telling you because you my mama.
So just imagine this being on national TV, though. Like all your family business and fighting and carrying on. And it was just a lot.
But the network is loving it.
I'm sure.
Because everybody's talking about it. And are you going to keep watching the show?
No, I really don't watch it. I really watch the highlights. Like, I'm not invested into it like a lot of people are. But when something comes up and everybody's like, oh my God, like I had to go back and watch the fight. I had to go.
So this whole thing doesn't make you want to get into it. Like you're not going.
No, it's kind of like disappointing to see that. Like, because this was supposed to be her spinoff and
her starting
showing
over,
her
fresh start.
Yeah, and really, like a lot of people said, to make us forget about the whole drama that he was supposedly married when they got together. But now it's just putting everything just out front. It's just a big mess.
Wow.
It's a big mess. And for her to like really like stop doing all of her shows and all of that.
For
that show, it was kind of like, dang, girl, you might want to.
Yeah.
You could have stayed on Real Housewives and had this.
If that's what you're going to do.
Yeah.
You know what? Speaking of mess, Jim Jones tried to walk back what he said about his mama, about Mama Jones. And I just,
and they weren't on the same page because she told it all.
She told it all. Once you tell somebody that your mama done taught you how to tongue kiss, literally, it's hard to walk it back. But you got to call your mom and say, Mom, here's the story. Mm-hmm. Because, of course, during a recent interview, he told the interviewers that his mama taught him how to tongue kiss literally with her mouth. And then he came back and said, I was just playing. Like, who jokes about that? But he was like, I was just playing. And
it was entertainment.
Yeah. But his mom came out and said, no, here's what happened. He stuck his tongue out and I stuck my tongue out. No.
I can't even imagine that. How awkward. Well, I guess it's the relationship that they have together.
Well, he
because
said
she was young.
Yeah, but that doesn't, okay, I don't know. It's still your kid. It's still your kid. She's still your mom. And you just don't, I can't even.
Like Mama, what you doing?
I can't imagine that doing that with TJ. Well, TJ,
that's
25.
How you got daddy?
Ooh, I got a 6-year-old and a 7-year-old. We don't even really
so
kiss.
You're going to sit there and lick your tongue out and be like, this how you supposed to do it.
That is just inappropriate. And, like everybody was talking about Anthony Anderson. Like, is it any different from Anthony Anderson? Yeah. Well, no.
Oh, well, yeah. His mom told him how to.
And watched porn with him.
Oh, yeah, no. Now, that is like, no.
First off, I can't watch. My mom and I are big Outlanders fans, right? Because it's kind of historical. There are some serious sex scenes. I have to fast forward when I'm watching with my mom because I haven't
encountered any. You had me watching that show, and I haven't really seen any.
It's so good,
any type of.
You didn't watch the first. You didn't even watch the first episode because there ain't. No
I
way.
did.
Okay, maybe second, but you gotta watch anyway. That is so uncomfortable. But to watch a porn is a whole different ball game.
Like you're not even supposed to know how to search porn up or whether, I guess back then they had the tapes and things like that. But I would never ask my mother how to do
even
that.
If you did, I'd be like, Mama, you watching?
But saying my mother would not, she wouldn't say, here's how to kiss. Let me show you.
Yeah. Here's how to pleasure
as a
her.
Mother, I would not do that with my son.
No way.
And it's very awkward. It's very, I don't know. Some people have, but I was saying some people have that relationship with their parents though. I mean, you don't think so?
Is it awkward or is it inappropriate? Is it just
both?
Awkward? Yeah. Cause I just can't imagine.
Because a lot of, people just look at it as being sex positive and you have to, teach your kids how to be safe and what to do. And I'm just like, I don't think, no one really taught me how to tongue kiss. I think we just used to practice as kids.
Yeah, you'd be like,
on our hand, like,
or in the mirror, or right in front of the mirror.
Yeah,
right. You'd be like
looking crazy,
with the tree, like
dry humping, like with the pillow, like
little Johnny,
what
little Johnny, you're getting it. Like no, but other than that,
that's a problem.
I don't know. Like Anthony Anderson said, he came back from college and it wasn't just him. It was like his other friends. Like I would be so uncomfortable with my mom if she started talking to my friends about sex in college, in high school. And I'd be like, Mama, what in the hell is wrong with you? No.
Embarrassing.
No. So
embarrassing.
So you're not going to have that talk with Torrin. Is that what you're saying?
No, I mean, I'm going to have a talk. Oh, I have had a talk about sex and things like that, but not like, well, let me show you what it looked like to go down.
This on porn.com. Right. This is how you didn't know.
Hey, here's sweet cheeks. Like,
she's not doing that.
No, that's just, it's too much.
It's not healthy.
It's too much.
It's not healthy, but I'm going to tell you what is healthy. Ritual. Have you seen, I know you've seen Ritual. Love Ritual.
Of course.
Yes. So Ritual vitamins are my go-to, right? Because here's the thing. Let me tell you what I used to do. I'm so embarrassed. I would take like 3 gummy bears for this, 3 gummy bears for that. Yes. 3 gummy bears for this and 3 gummy bears for that. But sometimes you can take too much. You know that? Sometimes you don't need, you just need to fill the gap. So over 97% of women aged 19 to 50 are not getting enough vitamin D. We need it from their diet.
About to say that.
95% are not getting the recommended daily intake of omega-3. You can, you might say, oh, I'm going to eat my fish, but you really need that vitamin.
And my doctor definitely said, you are vitamin D deficient.
Wow.
You need to up your intake. And I was like, this is perfect because Ritual is essential for women. 18 plus multivitamin is formulated with nutrients to help support brain health, bone health, which is so important as I'm getting a little older. You know, sometimes you wake up, you're like, oh, now wait a minute now. Hold on. So you got to get those vitamins, blood health, and it provides antioxidant support. So yeah. It's
and so here's the thing about Ritual Ritual Vitamins also has not just vitamins, but they also have protein shakes. I love the vitamins, and
I am a protein shake girl.
You are a protein shake girl.
Yes,
but here's
I
the
even
thing.
bought a little mixer, a little hand mixer to make it easier to.
Oh,
yeah, like I'm
you.
all in. I am all in.
Well, you know me, I won't take it unless I know it's non-GMO. And this is what I love about Ritual. Non-GMO, traceable, and vegan friendly. So that means you can trace the ingredients. And that is really important. That means there ain't no shady stuff going on. And that is really, really important. So
Ritual is offering our listeners, 10% off your first 3 months. You don't want to miss this opportunity. Just visit ritual.com/I said it and turn your healthy habits into a ritual. That's right. That's 10% off at ritual.com/I said it. Don't miss out on this because we all need our vitamins, our nutrients.
And you have to make it a ritual. Like it has to be a ritual that you get that
every day,
every single day.
Like clockwork.
Vic.
Yeah.
Why are all these people selling their catalogs? Why are all these celebrities? Are they broke?
I was wondering that. You know, when I first saw Tina Turner selling hers and it was like 50 million. And I said, wait a minute. Because Mama Tina, hold on now.
Okay.
Now, this has to be
like $1 billion.
100, 150, 200 million. But, you know, I think as some of these artists are getting older, they want to just set themselves up and prepare, you know, for their families and their estate and things like that.
So why John Legend and Shakira? They're not.
That's the
why
big
would
question.
They haven't said how much John Legend sold his for, but it's from 2004 to 2020. That includes like, we're just ordinary people. That's
like everything.
Girl, that's like everything. And it hasn't been disclosed how much it is, but I think someone said a lot of them are like, listen, I'm not going to get as much for streaming rights. What if my songs don't not if I don't get as much rights for this one as I expect, but you know, I can get $100 million right now. So why not take it? And they assume it's a bubble that's going to pop. But I would just think some songs like, guess what? Now you know we're going to hear their songs everywhere. It's going to be like coffee commercial.
Like you could do. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like commercials, movies. I don't know. But you know, that long game, I don't know why John Legend did it.
I don't either. But like Bruce Springsteen sold his for $500 million. So here's what Sony's going to do. Guess what? If there's ever going to be a Bruce Springsteen movie, Sony's going to do the movie because they're going to have all the rights to the music. Or if you want to do one, you're going to have to do it with Sony. Yeah. I'm just like, come on, Tina. That's not what I was expecting from you, Tina.
Not at all. But she's hot. Listen, Tina Turner, she said
she's done it all.
Yeah. She ready to set down.
But listen, if it was my mom, I'd be like, nah, mama. You got to let me. Now, listen, you got kids and grandkids. But I guess she's setting them up. So it's all good. Speaking of the setup, Jermaine Dupri, why you set up Diddy? Did you hear about this?
Oh, no. I thought you were talking about the other setup. Okay. I got another setup for you.
Okay,
but you go ahead with yours. What was your setup?
So somebody asked Jermaine Dupri, would you ever do a versus with Diddy? And he was like, who gonna perform? Don't nobody F with Diddy no more.
You didn't see that?
I did not see that.
So,
but it's kind of true.
It was like the best IG live ever is when Jermaine Dupri was actually calling out Diddy on Fat Joe's IG live. And then Diddy popped in and was like, yo, like you can't compete with me. I want Dr. Dre, not Jermaine Dupri. However, this would be a great versus, but yeah, Jermaine Dupri is just throwing jabs back at Diddy because Diddy kind of, you know.
Honestly, who is going to perform with Diddy? Because
are you crazy?
No. I'm seeing a lot of people. We got Mary J. Absolutely. We got Little Kim.
112.
We got 112.
Faith Evans.
We got Faith Evans.
Like, you have so many, like, people that can perform.
So you're saying Jermaine Dupri had no point when he's saying, a lot of people don't mess with you, and
I'm just saying, Diddy, he's looking at it more like who's going to perform, meaning rap. Because Jermaine Dupri does rap on a lot of songs, and he performs, and he's like,
and he's still cool with everybody in his crew.
Yeah. Oh, so you're just saying like people don't rock with Diddy like that because
I'm just saying what Jermaine Dupri said. He was like, everybody don't fool with you, so who you gonna get to be on with you? So you don't think that they are equally matched?
I think it would be a good versus.
I do too.
I think it would be a nice little party.
Yes.
But I really have been thinking about it because they're about to go public and they have this is like
my gosh, I'm
the
like, girl,
largest creative.
I'm so excited.
Everybody's getting a piece of it, and I think that is amazing to see where Versus started. Remember, we were looking at Versus when Tank Riley was trying to get the signal on, and we had to.
Yes.
And Babyface was like, "All right, well, let's try again." Babyface just cut his camera off and went to bed. Like, we've come so far with Versus.
It's such a big deal because we can get a piece of the pie. And this is people can invest in Versus. What?
Yeah.
Are you kidding? I love it.
And they said this is going to be the largest IPO. So
we'll see. They're in. I think they're in the third round of funding, maybe second or third round. So that's a big deal. That's huge. Okay, now what you talking about?
So the setup. So I didn't know. Did you know that Nia Long went out on a blind date with Chris Rock? Back in his Saturday Night Live days. Because when I was first thinking about it, though, I was thinking, and this is a little shady, but when I first thought about that era where Chris Rock was, I was thinking about New Jack City. And I don't know why his character just popped in mind. They keep calling me. And I was like, was it that one? Was it the Chris Rock that was on I'm Gonna Get You Sucker?
Either one.
Like, let me get one rib. Yeah, like
any of those.
So Nia Long says, I remember Chris Rock and I were set up on a blind date. He was on Saturday Night Live. He picked me up. We went out. We hated each other.
Yeah.
I was like, this dude is not even that fucking funny.
Yes, I can
Isn't that
imagine.
how it go down? Like,
yes,
like she said, he was the only dude that gave her a fake number.
Wait, let me hold.
He gave her a fake number.
How you gonna give Nia Long a fake number, Chris Rock? Nia Long is not only beautiful, but she seems like she has such a great personality.
She's super cool.
And Chris Rock, although I've interviewed him before a couple times. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to say he's a jerk, but people say he's a jerk, but he was very offsetting. Can I tell you,
I do have a Chris Rock story.
You do?
He was a jerk.
He was. What happened?
This was before I even got into radio.
Oh, okay.
So I had to be 19.
Yeah.
18, 19 or whatever.
Okay.
And I was working at Starbucks. Like, I was working in the Barnes & Noble Starbucks. And Chris Rock would come in there periodically, just to get coffee, and he'll sit and he'll read books. Yeah. So the first time I saw him, I was like, oh my God, that's Chris Rock. And me I was more of a writer back then. So I was like, all right, so the next time he come in, I'm going to see if, he has some advice for me, And I was so nervous that, shout out to one of my coworkers. She hyped me up to do it. Yeah, girl, you should do it. So I wrote him a note because I was so scared. So I wrote him a note saying, I'm a student and I wanted to get into the industry and all this, girl. Gave him the note. No, she delivered the note to him when I think she brought his stuff over. Girl, do you know he read it, continued to read his book, and got up and left. He never said anything.
Rude.
He never said anything. And so I was like,
he was Kanye before Kanye.
I said, man, fuck Chris Rock. But no, it was like, I got it. Cause it was like, this weird little girl is just, this chick working at Starbucks. Like she's really going to be somebody.
That's so rude though. That's so mean. I bet he wishes.
It's funny because I was so excited. Now I was watching him leave like, oh, so he ain't even okay. So he ain't even gonna say shit. Okay, I got you.
Okay, see you later.
I got you.
And then he never come to that Starbucks again. He can't even come because she gonna write me another letter.
Exactly.
Jacked all the way
but
up.
that's all. It's all good.
It's all
But
good because
Nia
look
Long,
at you
I'm
now.
like,
Listen,
yeah.
I bet he wishes he could talk to Nia Long now.
Okay.
But he has a type.
Because
I
she
think.
been bad.
She was bad then. She's still bad. Now she got a younger. Is she married?
Yes, I believe
so.
She got married. I think
she got a younger husband. They got a little baby. She's gorgeous. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Her son is a little older. I don't know.
Well, okay. I mean, I don't know. Speaking of a little older, Angela Bassett, and I don't mean to bring this up because, I'm just saying, Angela Bassett is 63 years old. Mm-hmm. She's gorgeous. Mm-hmm. She's absolutely gorgeous.
Yes.
And she hates it when people say to her, hey, you look good for your age. You're beautiful for your age. She's like, what are you saying to me? Like
she's on her Erykah Badu.
Yeah. She's like, that's not a compliment. And first off, she is gorgeous if she looked like that at 25, baby. She is running these little women. Honey, she's gorgeous, but I get that. That's microaggression and people need to chill.
A lot of people do these little like backhanded compliments that you look good for your age it's not really a compliment. It doesn't, that's like saying, oh, you're pretty for a dark skinned girl.
Yeah.
Or I don't usually talk to light skinned girls.
Right.
But, like,
oh, your hair is not, it's all right. You ever press it? Like, no, I'll never press it. I get that all the time. How's your hair look straight? Like people ask me,
straight?
I wouldn't know.
I haven't seen you wear your hair straight in years.
I don't. You know what? I don't like it straight.
But would you be offended if every time you did something, it was kind of like your age was brought into it? Because I don't know. I don't think that age has anything to do with talent, how you look. Can you get the job done? Are you talented?
Well, I will tell you, I'm like a lot of times when I go on auditions, I audition for much younger. And when I get parts.
I was about to say, do you lie about your age?
No, they can't ask you your age. It's illegal.
Oh, really?
Yes, they cannot.
I didn't know that.
You can't be asking nobody their age. You can say age range. So I will do a shoot. I did a shoot, like a couple months ago. And it was me and another black lady and like 10 other people. They were all in their 20s. Mm-hmm. But the black woman, I thought she was like early 30s. Girl, she was 48. When I tell you, I thought she was 32 just because of our conversation.
Yeah.
When I tell you she looked like a supermodel, she was gorgeous. And we were like, are we the oldest people on this set? And here we are hanging with these little, it's not about how old you are. It's about how old you act and sometimes look. Yeah. And feel and, working out all that stuff.
Sometimes my knees feel like 78. Girl, and I'm just like,
I know.
No, I get it. But you always have to eat right.
That's what it is.
Take care of yourself.
That's exactly what it is.
And at least for me, I work so much and I have so many different things going on. Like, I don't like to spend a whole lot of time cooking in the kitchen and doing a whole lot. And that's why I love Green Chef. I love Green Chef. It makes cooking easy. So, like, if you're like me, super busy, you can spend less time stressing and more time enjoying delicious home-cooked meals.
See,
you don't have to go out. Yes, that's the healthy part. That's the part that we're trying to strive for. Green Chef's pre-made and pre-measured sauces, dressings, and spices get you more chef-curated flavor in less time. You already know.
Yes. So here's the thing I love about Green Chef. You know how you decide, okay, I'm going to go make this. I'm going to go to the grocery store. I'm going to buy this stuff. And you buy like some stuff that you're not going, a big old jar or something that you're never going to use again in your life.
Yes.
That's what I love about Green Chef. I love the pre-measured. I'm not wasteful. I'm using what I got. And you know something, I always tell you, non-GMO and organic. That is one of the things I love about Green Chef. And it's helping me make stuff that I would never make. Like it's some stuff that I
love trying new things.
Yes. I'm like, oh, I don't think I can make that. That's too hard. Listen, I'm not a cook. It's not, some people enjoy cooking. I do not, but Green Chef makes me enjoy cooking. I feel like I really did something. And my kids are like, who made this? I'm like, Mommy. And they're like, no, you didn't. I'm like, yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm not going to lie. I told myself that I was going to try more vegan, vegetarian dishes. And Green Chef definitely makes it easy. They have so many options, whether you want to do keto, like I said, vegan. They have a fast and fit option, a Mediterranean, a gluten-free option. So, you can choose whatever you like, whatever you're feeling. So go to greenchef.com/I said it130. Use code I said it 130 and get $130 off.
Plus free shipping. Easy peasy.
greenchef.com/I said it 130. Use code I said it 130 and get $130 off plus your free shipping.
That's it, Vic. Green Chef is the #1 meal kit for eating well. So get yourself on. Okay.
Get yourself on.
Get yourself on.
We're trying to put you on.
We're trying to put you on. We're trying to put you on. Let me tell you something. For real, when that box comes outside, I'll be so happy.
Yes.
It's like, I'm gonna get my box.
Because I'm telling you, it's so time consuming. And be like, oh my gosh, what am I going to make tonight? I don't want to keep making the same thing. So
Yes.
Shout out to Green Chef.
Okay, Vic, I know this is going to irritate you. It's going to agitate you. And you're going to be like, I don't want to talk about it. You're annoying.
I don't want to talk about it.
No, listen. So, the Golden Globes were just over the weekend. And there was so much stuff that awards. And I was like, I've never seen that. I don't know what that's about. I don't know that show. What are you watching on TV? Shut up. Yes. What are you watching right now? Because Vic and I, let me tell you something. We went to Port Arthur. We talked about this last week on the show when you were having internet problems. Like Gary's having internet problems now. So we went to Port Arthur to go to Gary's fabulous Christmas party. Had such a blast. What did Vic do the whole time? Help me driving? No. Did she help me look? No, she was concerned about sundown.
Helping?
She was
we were
concerned
on
about
one road.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Not even
You're supposed to be looking for Starbucks. She's supposed to be looking for McDonald's.
No, there was nothing.
No. So she's looking for sundown towns and watching The Witcher. Okay. Those are the two things that you were doing. And The Witcher is one of the best things on TV. I just love it, love it. So that's something I'm watching. We both watched. But now you told me about something like you told me a year ago to start watching.
Oh, Lovecraft Country.
Why did I watch 3 episodes last night? I know.
You are so late.
Why did it get pulled? Because it's so good.
Because she didn't really, what's her name? Misha Green. I want to say her name is Misha Green. She really didn't have I think she did have a sequel, like a next season, but from the comments that I've seen, it really wasn't in the direction that I think, HBO would have wanted to go. I don't know. But yeah, because it was like, I don't know. But I really, really, really enjoyed, Lovecraft. Like even the scary episodes.
It's kind of
there was one episode.
Not one.
There was one. No. There was one episode that was so damn scary that I slept. I had to keep the lights on in the house for like 3 nights.
Is it the one about the scary house? Were they about the house? Because that's what I'm on right now.
No. See, you scared. Look, I'm looking like, was that in here or was that you? You got a lot of shit going on. You bringing in spirits or some shit. I don't know.
They open and close the door like I'm not working in here. I don't understand these people in this house. I don't get it.
What the hell?
But I was just going to say about Lovecraft. I love that it's okay. I'm sorry. I can't.
It talks about history.
Yes.
Not only that. So the episode that I'm talking about, y'all, is the episode with the two sisters, the two girls. And y'all know what I'm talking about. If you saw it and they were doing the pop lock, scary. It was scary. It was scary. And I cannot watch that episode.
See, I want stuff like that to stay on because that is a way to teach other people, and other people, history. Like we took that road trip and you were like, oh my gosh, is this a sundown town? And Vic was looking it up.
That's where I first really heard of sundown towns. Like I knew, of course, that there were places that you couldn't drive in, but I didn't know that they were called sundown towns. And then I started researching it, especially in not only just in the South, they have them in like Maryland. There are a lot of sundown towns still to this day. So
and I think it was a great history. And Vic was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, we did.
Look at this. Look at the history of this.
I was like, do not stop. Yeah. Let's keep pushing.
Yeah. But I want shows like that to stay on, like even though it's not. Like The Underground Railroad is a show that was really good. It got gold.
See, now you like those type of shows.
I do because you learn history. You like Lovecraft and it was historical. And if you watch Outlander,
but it had a lot of different things. You know what else was like that and it's not on anymore?
What?
With our girl Regina King, Watchmen.
Oh, Watchmen was good.
Watchmen was really good.
The Watchmen was really good. I watched that too. Okay,
I didn't finish it.
So I'm gonna tell you something that's good to watch right now. It's called The Wheel of Time. Watch that.
I finished that. I told you I finished that.
Did you like it?
Yes, it was
Okay,
great.
watch The Nevers. Okay, then watch The Nevers. Now I'll give you some. Y'all, we do this all this show. Okay, that's the last thing to watch. Y'all,
I think I've watched everything. If y'all need some recommendations
you haven't watched The Nevers.
Netflix, HBO Max.
Did you watch C with Jason Momoa? C and Alfred
No, because
Woodard?
that's on Apple TV Plus. I don't have that.
Okay, well,
Listen, I have like 7. I have too many streaming. So
y'all need to comment. Okay, comment and tell us what you're watching, what we need to watch.
No scary shit though.
No scary shit. But the Nevers is good. It's good.
I don't think it's called The Nevers.
It's called The Nevers. Y'all comment. It's called The Nevers. I know it's called The Nevers.
I think it's called
I almost said something else. I almost said it's called The Nevers.
I know you about to say it's called The Nevers. I want to see what that show is about.
All right. So y'all, we want y'all to comment, tell us what you're watching and what we should be watching.
Yes.
Thanks for watching this,
and thank y'all for y'all comments on YouTube and Instagram and all that. I'm sure y'all gonna be like, when was Gary? We miss Gary.
We miss Gary too.
We miss
honey.
Gary too.
Gary is tripping. So listen, y'all, every Wednesday. But if y'all could, if what was more important was watching Gary trying to figure out, he was like, where is the internet?
Where's the switch? How do I pull it out? Pull what out? Where's the box?
And new episodes of There I Said It every single Wednesday. You can catch it on Apple, Spotify.
Yes.
Of course, you can see it on YouTube. Please comment. We always reply.
Yes. And Gary will be back.
Gary will be back next week.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.